Oh! Alright guys, let's do this. So we're going to start by prepping our chicken. And I'm going to start by slicing it down the middle because we're going to be making them in chunks to cook them. And in the salad it's just going to be like shredded chicken. I am so picky about my chicken. I really hate dry chicken more than I think I hate any type of meat, any type of anything. Now that I'm older, it's probably one of my favorite meats when it's done right. We're just gonna season it with super basic seasonings, salt and pepper. Then mix that together. All you're gonna do is cook your chicken with some chopped onion, just like a few pieces. We're going to be adding some ginger. I'm just putting a block of ginger in my chicken, but you can chop it up if you like the taste of ginger. I don't, so I'm putting in a block just so that I can leave it in there and make sure that I don't eat it. I like to throw this in there just to get a little bit more of like some health benefits in there. So ginger is such a good antioxidant, especially for your lungs. So all my drinkers out there, this is for you. I'm gonna go and cook the chicken, and I'm just gonna cook it with some olive oil in a pan. Make sure that you're cooking it on low so that it like takes a while to cook and it gets everything super nice and cooked through and juicy. And also make sure that you're using a pan cover. If I could go back to the beginning and take one tip, it would be use a pan cover when you cook chicken. It's a life-changing tip. So use it and let's go cook that. I'm going to be using a garlic infused olive oil. I've been loving this recently. It's like a two-hand process. Make sure it all gets pretty coated. And then we're going to reduce our simmer to pretty low. So now that our chicken is getting nice and cooked, we're going to be prepping our kale. So one of the tips that I learned for making and eating raw kale is that you're supposed to massage it. It helps break down the tough cell structure, aka it's easier for your body to digest. I also will start like kind of like breaking it up because I do like taking little smaller bites of kale as opposed to like a whole chunk of kale per bite. Okay, we're done with that. Okay, on to my favorite part of this whole thing is the dressing. I was actually pretty shocked to find out that I actually really like this dressing. Like, it's so good on so many different types of salad, not just this one. I like to make a bunch, just store it in my fridge. And I am not only an anti-salad person, but an anti-dressing person. So the fact that I hardcore vouch for this, I'm saying something to you. So you're gonna start with the anchovy paste. I was going to opt to take it out, but it's so good, you don't even taste anything fishy, so throw it in. And then we're going to do 2 small garlic cloves. And make sure to chop up the butt, the one with like a little brown dot, because it's gonna make it bitter. 1 large egg. The recipe normally calls for an egg yolk, but I like to toss in the whole thing because extra added protein. And then the juice from 1 whole lemon. Take the seeds out before, because then you're going to be like me and have to take them out. How many seeds do lemons usually have? 3? 4. 4. No, I see another one. 5. Is that it? I think. Yes. This time, we're not going to make that mistake. And lastly, 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. Okay, so maybe not lastly, because lastly, just a little bit of salt and pepper. And then we're just going to blend this bad boy up. Okay, so it's now blended. While we're prepping other things, I like to toss it in the fridge just so that it gets a little bit colder. So I'm gonna go do that. Let's chop up our toppings. I already did it, but at this point, if you haven't, you would be chopping up your tomato and your avocado. See, I left this one specifically for you. Just throw that in your salad. And now it's time for the chicken shredding. See, this right here is good chicken. Juicy, perfectly cooked. This is what I'm talking about. This is my kind of chicken. This is my least favorite cooking thing to do, other than washing dishes. That's pretty bad too. Or cleaning up. Ugh. Are you a clean while you cook person, or are you a clean after you eat? I'm 100% a clean after I eat. Sometimes I forget too. Like if I'm tired, don't mix it up. I'm pretty good about it, but sometimes I'll wake up from a nap and I'm like, ugh. So our chicken is shredded. So pour that into our salad. I like to use lime tortilla chips, because it's already a lemony salad. I'm using today actually jalapeno lime chips. So we'll try this out. But I've been using these. I've also used these. And those were the first ones that I tried and I loved them. But they didn't have them at the grocery store, so I ended up having to opt for these. Now I'm trying these. Almost good. Dressing. Ashley?
Very good. 10 of 10. You got a home run.
Alright guys, before I finish this entire salad, I just wanted to sign off and say like, subscribe, please let me know if you made the salad. It's such a good salad. I promise you you're gonna like this. And I want to say thank you guys for subscribing, for your comments and your messages. I literally get so excited whenever I see you guys talk about it or let me know or ask questions. I absolutely love it all and I appreciate you guys more than I could ever say. And make this recipe at home. Talk about that summer body. This will get you there. Alright, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys next time on Cook with Oksana. Bye!